And good evening, everyone. I'm Christopher Brantley. Thank you so much for joining us. Well, we all know there's a certain seasonality for many businesses here in Sarasota, but what about ride-sharing apps like Uber? ABC 7's Kate Flexer joins us now. Kate, are some of those drivers feeling the slowdown of the summer months?
They certainly are. The Uber drivers we spoke to say that seasonality is leading to a situation where the supply seems to be outpacing the demand.
When the ride-sharing app Uber came to Sarasota, controversy came along for the ride, starting an all-out battle between taxi drivers and Uber drivers. But as Ray Zarnowski tells us, there's a new battle brewing.
It's Uber against Uber.
He's been driving for Uber for about a year and says like most service industry jobs in Sarasota, there's a seasonality to it. October through May, he tells us business is good with drivers waiting around 20 minutes between rides. But come June, drivers say that wait can be as much as an hour.
It's like someone shuts off the spigot come Memorial Weekend. It's done.
Plus, Uber is always recruiting new drivers, many of which find the company appealing due to its flexible hours. But Zarnowski says that also creates a fast-growing supply that's outpacing demand.
They're adding more competition to the marketplace. I love every Uber driver out there, but they're my competitors, for God's sakes.
We spoke to an Uber representative who acknowledged the seasonality of the local market, but said Sarasota's market is constantly growing. He added Uber will continue to improve the products and services available to satisfy customer demand and also ensure that partnering with Uber is a viable earnings opportunity for our driver partners. Still, Uber Select driver Tad Dillon says he's seen the same trend as Zarnowski.
And how long have you been driving Uber?
A little over a year.
So you've seen the full seasonality.
I've seen the full cycle, right.
Dillon says he's happy to see Uber's popularity taking off, but says the trick is to strike some sort of balance.
It's a real good value to customers already, so I think it's just a matter of matching supply with demand.
An added factor in this equation will be when the ride-sharing service Lyft arrives in Sarasota. The company has already started recruiting locally and should be here in just a matter of months. Christopher?
All right, Kate, thank you so much. And plans are on track to close a major road in the middle of Sarasota for at least a year. And the closure could have some after effects. Starting on Monday, the city will close Osprey Avenue between Mound and Bay Vista. Engineers will be working around the Osprey Avenue Bridge to start the long-awaited sewage station project in nearby Lukewood Park. They're suggesting you take US 41 to Hillview and bypass Osprey for the next 12 to 18 months. The sewage station project is scheduled to be complete in 4 years. And we certainly had some nice weather out there today, but we're starting to hear some thunder. Steve Newman has the forecast.
Christopher, if you haven't heard any thunder lately, you will soon. There's one cluster of storms coming right into the heart of our viewing area. A lot of storms over Fort Myers, Naples, Cape Coral, moving towards Charlotte Harbor. So there's more coming our way later on, but right now we're focused on one little cell. There's the stuff in South County that's moved offshore, but look at this cluster right now coming up on Lakewood Ranch, western parts of Manatee County, Bradenton and Sarasota, and it's got lots of lightning. In fact, almost 100 strikes so far just from this storm. 8 of those strikes are the powerful positive ones that can be the most dangerous. You can see some of the blue bolts associated with that. The computer model indicates that once this storm gets by, well, let's look at the high today. 93 last night's low 76. And here's the forecast for the rest of this evening. A chance of thunderstorms goes up again from those showers coming from Lake Okeechobee our way. We'll talk more about that possibility and the tropical weather outlook in just a few minutes.
All right, Steve, thank you so much. 1 in 8 women are diagnosed with breast cancer each day. For that reason, people gathered at Gilligan's on Siesta Key today. The goal was to raise money to send breast cancer survivors to Dallas for the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer 3-day 60-mile walk. There were games like bra pong and cornhole. There was live music, raffles, and a silent auction.
I'm a 10-year survivor. I have a sister that's a 6-year survivor, and our mother is also a 6-year survivor. So we're going to Dallas to do the Komen 3-day. It's a 60-mile walk over 3 days, and we each have to raise $2,300.
And we should say that 1 in 8 women are diagnosed with breast cancer. The goal of the 3-day walk is to raise awareness to hopefully someday find a cure for that awful disease. And if you're in the market for an exotic bird, the Suncoast Exotic Bird Fair was the place to be. It was held at the Saab Shriners on Beneva Road. There were birds of all types and sizes, toys, cages, and seeds, all the necessities for your feathered friends. There were even prizes. And we asked Caleb Kuffner if he plans on getting a new bird. He said he wasn't because he and his grandmother already have 21.
It's actually a very interesting place. Like sometimes they will teach you about the birds and it's just a really cool place to explore about birds.
The Suncoast Exotic Bird Fair group travels around the state promoting the birds and showing owners how to best take care of them. And Pokemon Go has taken the nation by storm, and now many businesses are hoping to get in on the action. Today, Cat Depot held a Pokemon tournament. Players could join either the yellow, blue, or red team. The objective was to find different characters and battle the other players.
I think that's awesome that you get to play Pokemon while coming here to see cats, because I love cats so much, so it's fun to me, really fun.
Players were encouraged to visit the adoption center, and if they adopted a furry friend, they got a free toy to go home with them as well. And still to come here on ABC 7, a man is in custody after spreading HIV to people around the Sunshine State. And a high number of manatees killed by boaters, but there is some good news for mammals here on the Suncoast.
Hurricane season is here, and so is the official Suncoast Hurricane Guide from ABC 7. This essential resource arms you with vital information you need to protect your family and property when severe weather threatens the Suncoast, including how to create your readiness plan and survival kit, shelter locations, what to do with pets, and important phone numbers. Visit mysuncoast.com and download the official Suncoast Hurricane Guide from ABC 7. Brought to you by the Florida Lottery.
Hurricane season is here, and Suncoast weather can go from this to this in seconds. So when severe weather threatens, count on the official Suncoast Storm Team at ABC 7.
We're armed with the most advanced weather technology so that we can bring you storm warnings faster and with more detail than ever before.
Plus, we focus on the Suncoast and track storms right down to your neighborhood.
On air, online, and on your mobile device. Turn to the official Suncoast Storm Team at ABC 7. We're here for you.
Monday at 4 on Suncoast View.
It's time to get ready for our next social season. I'm Stephanie Roberts. On Suncoast View, get your calendars out. Sarasota Society photographer Cliff Rolls is with us to preview upcoming big events, and style maven Sally Schul knows what to wear. Two Sarasota singers tied the knot. They're here to tell us about their honeymoon tour. Plus, I talked to Bravo's Andy Cohen and Sif Bakehouse in the kitchen.
Monday at 4 on Suncoast View.
Thanks to my volunteer, I am a better eater.
Thanks to my volunteer, math seems simple now.
Thanks to my volunteer, I discovered new career goals.
I'm a volunteer for Sarasota County Schools, so I know I can make a difference. And you can too. Give an hour, change a life.
Monday on ABC 7 News at 7.
I liked the Republican convention better. I did. I liked it better. I liked it better.
We took you to Cleveland and to Philadelphia. Now a look back at the highs and lows of both conventions. Hi, I'm Ray Collins. Don't miss our roundtable discussion about the two conventions in Philadelphia and Cleveland.
Monday on ABC 7 News at 7. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Dog days of summer got you down? Beat the heat with huge summer savings during the summer clearance event going on now at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. You'll be the coolest family on the block in your all-new Chrysler Pacifica for just $27,999. Or get the lowest price ever on a new Dodge Journey, just $15,999. And right now, get up to $10,000 off a new Ram Crew Cab. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
Back now, one person is dead and 4 others are injured after 2 separate shootings in downtown Austin this morning. Police say the shootings happened within 7 minutes of each other. In the first incident, 1 woman was shot and killed, and 4 others are recovering from their gunshot wounds. Just minutes later, another suspect fired at someone in a parking garage just blocks away. Police say some witnesses confronted the shooter and took him down. He was later taken to the hospital with injuries that are non-life-threatening. And Donald Trump under fire for new controversial comments that he's made about a grieving father's emotional speech about his fallen soldier's son, now getting heated criticism from Hillary Clinton and others, and what Trump had to say about that soldier's mother, getting a direct rebuttal. ABC's Kevin Dwyer has the latest.
Hillary Clinton back on the campaign trail and stepping straight into the firestorm surrounding Donald Trump's latest comments about the family of an Army captain killed in Iraq.
An attack, as he did, on Captain Khan's mother, a Gold Star mother? I don't know where the bottom is.
In an exclusive interview with ABC News, Trump, the Republican nominee for president, took issue with the Khan family after a pointed speech at the Democratic National Convention.
You have sacrificed nothing and no one.
I think I made a lot of sacrifices. I worked very, very hard. I've created thousands and thousands of jobs.
But it didn't stop there. Trump going on to say this.
If you look at his wife, she had nothing to say. Maybe she wasn't allowed to have anything to say.
Ghazala Khan saying grief kept her from speaking last week, but not anymore.
I was in pain, and all America felt that pain.
Running for president is not an entitlement to disrespect Gold Star family and Gold Star mother. Shame on him.
Late Saturday, in a statement, the Trump campaign called Captain Humayun Khan a hero. Then the Republican nominee took to Twitter defending his words, writing, quote, "I was viciously attacked by Mr. Khan. Am I not allowed to respond?" Another person firing back at Trump, General John Allen. Trump criticized the retired 4-star general after he endorsed Clinton.
I read a report. He was in there for a number of months, and he failed with ISIS.
If he'd spent a minute in the deserts of Afghanistan or in the deserts of Iraq, I might listen to what he has to say.
High drama with less than 100 days to go. Devin Dwyer, ABC News, Washington.
And staying on politics, back in Florida, the deadline to register to vote in next month's primary is fast approaching. Florida voters must register by this Monday. The primary on August 30th will include races for the U.S. Senate and House of Representatives, along with local commission races. Florida is a closed primary state, which means in most cases, only voters who are registered as Republicans or Democrats can cast ballots. More than 2 million ballots have already been mailed out to Floridians. For more information on the election, visit SarasotaVotes.com or VoteManatee.com. And a Florida man is behind bars tonight after spreading HIV to several unsuspecting sexual partners. 23-year-old Joshua McNamee is accused of not informing his multiple sexual partners that he is HIV positive. McNamee has had the sexually transmitted disease since birth and is required to inform his partners prior to having sex. His friends say that's what happened.
He did tell her. Told her everything.
So you would think that a woman that knows a guy is sexually HIV positive would have sex with him even after that?
Yeah, because you know how I know? I was there.
And although his friends came to his defense, McNamee admitted to knowingly spreading the virus. Following his arrest, he did write a letter of apology to his victims. An illegal flight on Florida's Capitol Hill. A new Florida law placing restrictions on abortion clinics has been blocked while a lawsuit working to overturn it makes its way through federal court. The law prevents state funds from going to an organization that provides abortions. Planned Parenthood challenged 3 parts of the wide-ranging law. They disagree with the restrictions and the inspection requirements the law would require of abortion clinics. A spokesperson for Governor Scott's administration says they will continue to defend the law in federal court. And boats are killing manatees in Florida at a record-setting pace. The FWC has counted 71 manatees hit and killed by boats as of July 22nd. State records show that Lee County leads the state in boat-related manatee deaths with 11 this year. 2 manatees were killed by boats in Manatee County, and 1 was killed in Sarasota County since the start of the year 2016. Boating advocates say polluted Florida waters have reduced manatee habitat, making them more vulnerable to boat strikes. And a mass die-off of sea life has researchers puzzled. It's happening just east of the Flower Garden Bank, 100 miles off the coasts of Louisiana and Texas in the Gulf of Mexico. The normally abundant coral reef has seen a spike in dying coral, sponges, sea urchins, brittle stars, clams, and other invertebrates. The discovery was found by sport divers last week. The divers alerted federal scientists who were nearby, and now those scientists are trying to find the cause of the mass die-off. How terrible is that?
We were talking last weekend about record warmth in the Gulf of Mexico. Temperatures have never been this warm in recorded history. That is probably having a lot to do with the coral die-off and the effect on wildlife, unfortunately. Well, we also have a heating up of the tropics going on right now. We'll tell you about in a minute, but what a great day it was if you were out at the beach. Right now things are changing, but all day today it's been sunny and warm, and the beach was the best place to get away from the heat. And indeed it has felt hot. Temperature 91, and with a dew point of 75, that's why it feels so muggy. Our humidity 59%. Across the state, Fort Myers has been hammered in the last few minutes with strong storms. Temperatures in the low to mid 70s right now there, but warming back up. In our viewing area, you can see these yellow areas where the storms have been raging. 86 in Sarasota. Things have cooled off just in the last few minutes, but the temperature humidity index, the heat index, is up to 102, the same at Punta Gorda, and at Parrish 100 degrees. Taking a look at our radar, there is an upper level wave of low pressure in the atmosphere that's pivoting from the Bahamas over Florida tonight, and you can see the resulting strong storms passing across the entire width of Florida. And some of those storms are just now upon us here in Sarasota and Lakewood Ranch, moving into Bradenton within the next few minutes. Have a lot of lightning, so stay indoors during these storms. It's a very dangerous situation with a lot of positive strikes that are the most dangerous kind. Right now we have more storms coming out of the Everglades and southern Florida, and these are the ones that will get here later on tonight, like 9, 10, 11, and midnight. So that's why our chance of precipitation is still high through the evening hours and then goes to 0 overnight. This is our tropical weather outlook, and things are heating up with the potential Caribbean storm, but this is the last time I'm going to be talking about this easterly wave, since it now has a 0% chance of developing. But we have Invest 97L that this morning moved into the Caribbean, and it has a 70% chance of developing in the next 5 days. It could become Tropical Storm or even Hurricane Earl in about a week's time, and it doesn't really have a central circulation yet, but the computer models are predicting it to move across the Caribbean, strengthening to possibly tropical storm force before reaching the Yucatan Peninsula late in the week. What we need to look at is, here we are, and there is the storm. It should have virtually no effect on our weather, no matter what it does. Taking a look here, almost looks like we got a circulation trying to form. It's got some nice bands around it, but still there's nothing at the surface on weather maps to indicate it does have that central circulation. The Weather Service radar in San Juan has a really good view of it, and again, it looks like something is trying to spin up there, and maybe time I'm on at 11 o'clock, they will have found a circulation center. The jet stream has dipped down, and you probably saw a video of that horrible flooding around Baltimore last night, this little wave in the jet stream. But our weather is controlled by high pressure, and once this little wave in the atmosphere coming in from the Bahamas moves past us, tomorrow a lot of dry air is going to come in aloft, and it's going to shut off our afternoon thunderstorms probably for one day, and then Tuesday they come back with a vengeance. This is what's coming over us tonight. Look at those storms through the evening hours and into the early morning, and then tomorrow, Monday, hardly any showers to speak of until we get into on Tuesday. Then that moisture returns and the sea breeze fronts will kick in, and giving us our typical afternoon evening showers and thunderstorms. Here's our marine forecast. Winds east in the morning to southerly in the afternoon to 10 knots. Seas 2 feet or less. Bay and inland waters will have a light chop. And if you're going to the beach, a great day. 91, though, is going to be warm. Take your sunscreen, UV index 11. The water temperature at New Pass, 90 degrees. Here's my forecast for tonight. It will be partly cloudy and warm with thunderstorms passing and then ending overnight. 76, our overnight low temperature. And for tomorrow, we'll have a partly sunny day to mostly sunny and mostly dry. 92, the high, with southwest winds developing in the afternoon. And here is the 7-day outlook showing that by tomorrow, the chance of rain goes down to 20%. Then we moisten up again for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. In fact, for most of the rest of the week, as we get those typical storms coming back. Next weekend could be a little drier. That's our weather, Christopher.
Now, sports.
Well, looking for their 4th straight victory, the Rays welcome the Yankees to Tropicana Field Sunday for the rubber match of a 3-game set. We'll pick it up at the bottom of the 5th. Rays 2-0. Brad Miller drives one high and deep into the right center for a solo home run that lands in the Stingray tank. 3-0 Rays. The top of the 6th, one person on base, no outs. The Yanks' Carlos Beltran rips the pitch from Blake Snell to left center for a 2-run homer. Yankees down 3-2. And bases are loaded with 2 outs. Luke Maile with the seeing eye single back into center. Steven Souza Jr. and Kevin Kiermaier come around to score. Rays go on to win 5-3. Tampa Bay will take on Kansas City Royals tomorrow at 7 at Tropicana Field. And now onto the PGA Championship in Springfield, New Jersey, picking it back up in the 3rd round after being postponed last night due to inclement weather. Jason Day at the 6th from the 74 feet away, and he drains it. He moves to 7 under. Jimmy Walker at the 12th, the 20-footer for a birdie, and Walker oils it to go 9 under. And Jordan Spieth, his 2nd to the par 4, he nearly holds it out for an eagle and leaves himself a kick in the birdie to move 4 under. And NASCAR fans at the Sprint Cup race will have to wait to see the Pennsylvania 400. Intermittent fits of rain postponed the race at the Pocono Raceway. Wet weather moved into the area last night, and it was raining hard today as teams went through pre-race inspection. The race will pick up tomorrow at 11 a.m. Brazilian officials are investigating a possible case of arson at Olympic Village in Rio. That's according to an official close to the investigation. A small fire broke out in the underground parking lot near a building used by Australian athletes Friday. The Australian Olympic Committee says about 100 athletes and officials were evacuated from the building. An Australian spokesperson says the fire filled the stairwells with smoke, but thankfully no one was injured. And that's a look at sports. More to come here on ABC 7. Stay with us.
Hurricane season is here, and so is the official Suncoast Hurricane Guide from ABC 7. This essential resource arms you with vital information you need to protect your family and property when severe weather threatens the Suncoast, including how to create your readiness plan and survival kit, shelter locations, what to do with pets, and important phone numbers. Visit mysuncoast.com and download the official Suncoast Hurricane Guide from ABC 7. Brought to you by the Florida Lottery.
Hurricane season is here, and Suncoast weather can go from this to this in seconds. So when severe weather threatens, count on the official Suncoast Storm Team at ABC 7.
We're armed with the most advanced weather technology so that we can bring you storm warnings faster and with more detail than ever before.
Plus, we focus on the Suncoast and track storms right down to your neighborhood.
On air, online, and on your mobile device. Turn to the official Suncoast Storm Team at ABC 7. We're here for you. At ABC 7, it's all about being here for you. ABC 7 News at 7 with award-winning investigative journalist Alan Cohn. In-depth reporting and debate on important issues and stories in our community with a featured topic of the day and a live roundtable discussion with community leaders and newsmakers. Plus a quick recap of the day's top stories and weather. ABC 7 News at 7 weeknights. Now more than ever, we're here for you, Suncoast. Music on Main at Lakewood Ranch. If you haven't been, come on out and see what you've been missing. The first Friday of every month, you can enjoy a free concert, dancing, great food, and lots of fun for every family member, even the furry ones. Catch up with friends, enjoy free activities for the kids, or make it date night. Whatever your pleasure, there's something for everyone at Music on Main. The first Friday of every month at Lakewood Ranch. Brought to you by these sponsors at ABC 7.
We're losing exotic animals on a daily basis, and the ones that we have in captivity are really the ambassadors for their wild counterparts. I'm Clayton Rozier from the Big Cat Habitat and Gulf Coast Sanctuary, housing over 150 exotic animals that needed a great home. And if you love animals, please help them. Do Do it locally. Support your local no-kill shelters, your local wild animal sanctuaries. Make a difference where you can.
ABC 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you weeknights at 5.
They say good things come to those that wait. Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little Sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
Well, finally tonight, it's a big weekend for all of us Harry Potter fans. A brand new installment on J.K. Rowling's magical series hit the bookstore shelves today worldwide. It's been almost 10 years since the final book, The Deathly Hallows. The new one, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, is not a novel, and it's not written by Rowling. It's the script of a stage production currently running in London. The playwrights collaborated with Rowling on the story. That didn't seem to matter to pint-sized fans who lined up in costume long before midnight to get a copy.
He's a really good superhero. He saves his friends.
It also seems to span every aspect of life, where you have everything from, teenage romance to even preteen romance to real-world situations to real-life struggles, and they're all told in this fantastical context.
Based on pre-sale orders, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child could become the top-selling book of 2016 for both Amazon and Barnes & Noble. And this dog seems like a normal pit bull, but Hero is anything but normal. Hero saved a woman's life from a man attacking her. The attacker then stabbed Hero 5 times. Officers arrived to the scene. He was taken to a local vet where he almost died in surgery, but he survived. Carla Welch heard about Hero's history, paid for his medical bills, and is helping him find a forever home. How great is that?
That's great. We got some thunder over the area right now. A quick look at our radar shows the storms passing over Sarasota and into Bradenton Lakewood Ranch right now. They should be gone within the next half hour.
Well, that's it for us. We'll see you back here at 11. Until then, see you again soon.
Stand out in your new wild Lexus. Now is your golden opportunity to lease a new 2016 Lexus ES350 for only $329, or enjoy 0.9% APR, just $329, exclusively at Wild Lexus of Sarasota on Clark Road.
Monday at 5 on ABC 7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Hello, I'm Don Brennan. Cycling is already a great way to stay fit and stay healthy, but new research shows it's proven to be beneficial in other ways as well. Monday on Good Morning Suncoast, we'll show you how it's helping lower the risk for type 2 diabetes. Wendy?
And rain showers back in the forecast are helping to cool things off a little bit.
Monday at 5 on ABC 7's Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you.